afternoon, everybody. I'm actually testing something out right now to see how to change category midstream. So, new thing I'm learning, new thing I wanted to try out. Starting off with just chatting. Actually, kind of just chat, maybe even use that as a a moment to kind of just go over, maybe what the stream's going to be about today, and even just check it up. Super sweaty on camera today, I can tell you once I get the camera screen on. Just ran 3 miles in the Texas sun. It is toasty. So if you hear my AC as well, I'll try to watch the audio input capture for that. But boy, it's hot outside today. So for the stream today, kind of continuing on, this is probably going to be a longer series, just because it's a really good book, but continuing on with Simon Sinek's Start With Why, because I think it's a great book, and it's great for when you're starting something new, because you can kind of cover what you want to, kind of why you're doing what you're doing. So today I'm going to focus a little bit more about outcome focus versus process focus, and how that can play into your life. The AC kicked on and didn't activate the audio capture, so boom. So how does an outcome play into your life as opposed to trying to pick a path? Talk a little bit about that today. So today's game is also going to be Dome Keeper. It's a nice, cozy little roguelike game. Really love it. It's pretty simple and easy. Sticking with those types of games just because it's kind of hard to process that good content while trying to play a very mind-intensive game. Also kind of casting a little bit more of the vision out today for the stream itself. Still kind of figuring out what kind of games, in terms of looking for something that can have some form of pause built in. So I was actually looking also at Warhammer 40k Gladius, and then looking at some other kind of turn-based games or games where there's some sort of like built-in slow portion. And at some point I do actually want to play some major title games just because I love those kind of games as well. So looking to get into that. Without further ado, let's go ahead. The game. Rocking it. Rolling. That desktop audio going. Get some of that ambiance, and hopefully everything is mixing out well in the audio. Oh, so still in my polo, even though it's like 1,000 degrees, so you can kind of see the level of sweatiness. Here we are, rocking and rolling. I'm excited. Hope y'all are excited too. This is one of my favorite games. It's got mods and stuff already, which is sweet. Let's get going. Oh, something happened. This. Goodness. BEA, beautiful. So also today, as mentioned on the that is spicy level. Get refreshed with how everything works. And for today, what the focus is going to be on is there's an achievement where it's basically... Dang, I got pretty far. The achievement is basically getting 10 wins. Right now I'm at 3 total. So I'm going to try to knock out this achievement within an hour or two. See how possible that is, especially as I'm getting refreshed on how. Those who haven't played this game before, got the little monster timer. When that hits 0, the monsters come by. This is how much life is left, how much shield I have. Upgrades, I kind of get on as you go. Went the artillery dome, because as a artillery officer, gotta love. Have a little party with Artie. Actually, I boosted this in a while. Ooh, this one's absolute fire. This one's super good. Super fast. Resource converter is good too, because you can also use that to essentially invest. I was churning stuff out. Me, I like to use a I like a strip mining style, so basically horizontal shafts with main shaft. Just bad. So this is actually, I really love this game. It's games like this and Terraria, this is so good. So you got this nice little break time before we get a little bit of action. So it's probably in like these mining times. I got the auto alarm because I know it's talking. Enemies be catching me. Went ahead and got the cat and the dragon pet. Like to pre-set it up. Oop, okay, got that one. He's got some. Ooh, I can actually catch some of those. I got the big guy first. Not gonna lie, I never really took the time to listen to the minigun. It sounds adorable. Definitely good to have gotten a shield. And an auto pause feature seconds. Okay. All set up. Yeah, so outcome focus versus process focus. I feel like that's a great topic on why a lot of people miss. So I look at it this way. Actually, this game might be perfect for it. So think about, you can focus on the path or you can focus on the outcome. If you focus on path or the process, well, that'll set up what your outcome is. So for an example, you look at what you're taught in school in terms of like what you do. You're usually asked like, what do you want to do? Like kid. Chances are you would probably ask that at some point in your life. Hey, what do you want to do? Or even what do you want to do next? Extended this one out. And so really thinking about it, when you focus on the path, I want to be a teacher, well, the outcome is then decided. Because you generally can find out what a teacher makes. You can look at many different teachers and find out what kind of lifestyle they have. So you see the lifestyle. And so if you don't want that, then why pick that path? But you might pick that path because you might be like, oh, well, I like teaching. I like this subject, so I'll teach it. Or, hey, I had a really good teacher one time. Thank goodness for the monster alarm. And I wanted to be like them. Okay, so you pick your path, but then in 20 years, maybe even 10 years, nowadays, probably even 5 years from then, you realize that you're totally unsatisfied. Totally wishing you weren't living the life that you're living. Because you picked the path and you got your outcome. And after this wave, we'll talk about outcome focus versus path focus. You got to go. Okay, so this guy, basically, yeah, convert 1 to 10 is basically invest 1, get 10. So, outcome focused. So when it comes down to outcome focused, that is when you pick the lifestyle that you want, what you're really looking for. Like, hey, I want Maserati, Bugatti, hot body. Well, that kind of narrows it down to probably can't be a teacher. I mean, you still could. Welcome to try, but unless you're doing something else, which you could also do, chances are you're not going to get what you're looking for. Same thing with if you're wanting that kind of stuff and you're not doing the activity and putting the work that you need to, well, you can't really get said items that you're looking to get. And that kind of goes all the way to the next topic, or really the connection to why is, well, why are you doing what you're doing? Because life is more than just having things and stuff. I think that's a very true statement. And I think most people who are actually highly successful would agree that money really actually isn't everything. It is helpful. Because it helps you, it's a tool, so it can help you achieve the goals and lifestyle that you want. Not really everything. In fact, usually I'll tell you some form of significance is what you're looking for. So, quick digression, identify the outcome that you want. What lifestyle do you want to live holistically? So look at kind of marriage. That's what you want. What kind of family do I want to have? And not just like, you know, kids and things like that, but like immediate family. Like what kind of relationships do I want to have? Because if you want to have strong relationships and a strong marriage and the ability to be there for the people that you want to be there, well, do you think being a CEO of a Fortune 500 company will get you there? No, because you're going to be working 100-hour work weeks. Now, if you do that for a little bit of time and retire early from that, then you have time. Hey, that's a different story. But you took action based on what you wanted, why you do what. Just don't get stuck in the process of it. That makes sense. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, those little zappy flyboys do something pretty bad if you let them hang out for too long. Alright, too easy. Yeah, so in terms of this, in terms of the game, real quick, take a quick break from knowledge bombs. Really love the RD Dome. I think it's super fun. It's a neat mechanic. I've tried going large artillery shell. I've kind of honed down a lot of stuff. But found that the multi-shell is pretty good. And then going minigun versus rockets. One thing I also learned too in terms of getting this done is like I think I went pretty hard resource collection and then went straight into resource collection as in drill speed and all that kind of stuff, and then went into weapons. So let's get into a pretty real example. Why am I doing this? Why have I chosen this path and process? Well, for me, it wasn't the streamer lifestyle or become a YouTuber, streamer, content creator to make lots of money. Because for me, this isn't going to be my major avenue for that. This action that tying into outcome, being someone who can positively impact the lives of others. I think I mentioned this maybe a stream or two ago. Definitely the first one. I just feel like there's a lot of streamers out there for sure. Definitely, it's a crowded market. But I don't think there's no such thing in my opinion, as it's so crowded that everyone's looking for a certain something. And for me, when I YouTube, yeah, there's some entertainment, but I'm also looking for education, relatability, my values and things like that. So I know that there's people out there who would value having a positive streamer who is kind of adding value in what they're doing. I think there's room for that definitely still on this any platform really. And that's why I'm doing it. So really this path is part of the outcome of significance, which to me is, you know, how many people are better off that you lived. So that's kind of what I'm out there. Who deals damage? Oh, that's beautiful. This one. I'll actually take a quick moment. And the question of the day is, you describe yourself process this outcome. And that bad boy. And go. Now, with all that being said, you know, start describing what do you want your outcome to, and I've already talked about values and whys and dreams and goals, so start looking at that. So it was important to describe, you know, what are your top five values: faith, family, impact, and growth. So I align everything with that. So this would be in line with impact. It is super duper important to me. And in terms of goals and dreams, well, it's always kind of a goal and a dream of mine to be some form of content creator. Because I've always thought it was neat, and really kind of going super duper back, it was definitely something my brother and I had talked about. And it was one of those moments of like, man, how did we miss this? Yeah, we go through, you know, two guys playing video games back in the day. Peace. And I'm pretty sure at some point, I'm pretty sure everyone, you know, growing up in the early 2000s was like, man, if only I could get paid to play video games. Oh man. And I love how content creators, I really like to think about like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, because I've seen some of the like hydration moment. seen some of their like old like videos like from 10 plus years ago, and it's like, man, they really just ran with it. That's so awesome. But coming back to the stream, it's like, why don't I do the same thing? Just pick it up and go and see what happens. And of course, do it in a way that makes sense. It's not just like randomly making things, constantly learning new things, looking up on YouTube how to stream, how to Twitch, how to YouTube, and then already applying out of the books that I read to like success principles, stuff like that, and kind of add it to this to make it all come together. And planning out things. That's one of the biggest things is like, man, I'm kind of glad I started now rather than back then, because now I have, I wouldn't necessarily call it the maturity, but like a little bit more like readiness to treat this more professionally than what I was going to do. Oh, you know, I actually do this. Fact is, changing my stream category. Something new that I figured out how to do, so practicing that. Ooh. And I love mining games like this. Bad boy. Which is why I find this one very, very relaxing. Ooh. Now I've done the teleporter. Prospecting me. Teleporter was okay. I kind of forget to use it. I pick up a little kiwi? Oh, I love that sound so much. Gadget. I guess it just tells me what's up. Found it. Alright, so for those who've never played before, this is part of the end game. So you gotta find relic is hiding. Follow, hit like 3 switches. Follow the switch down to at. Ooh, I think I picked up. Saying. Oops, oopsie. Uh-oh, come on, come on. I think it's one of the biggest maps. That's why it's taking a little bit longer. Ah, there we go. That's the thing I love about games like this. Usually the soundtracks are just absolute bangers. Where's this thing at? Oh, that's helpful. Gotta go slow with this one. Still gotta figure out where this thing is leading me. Let's go. Ooh, goopy. Alright. Gosh, so this guy. I think another good example of like process and path focused. I would say like for me, something I've been thinking about too is like what I'm streaming. So like the thought is I'm gonna stream something that allows me the ability to kind of keep it more casual, more conversational. At the same time, like acknowledging, I still need something that pulls viewers, because if the outcome is to impact someone's life or just, bring a little positive note to someone's day, then that means that I will at some point need to acknowledge if I'm not getting the results, then something's got to change. So maybe it's a different title, still kind of also working on the titles, or different games, maybe something more mainstreams, or even just figuring out like, hey, how can I find a way to talk more while streaming or recording in general. I think I've gotten a little bit better at that. I feel like I've been a little more talkative today, which is good. I don't know if that's just because I ran 3 miles before this. Had a really good day today. Like how to figure out that balance. Because yeah, kind of going back and getting that again. If the focus really is to impact people, yeah, I am at some point gonna have to figure out how to go from one viewer to multiple viewers. Or another thing I've seen a lot in some of my research is doing more like Twitch clips into YouTube Shorts, using that to get some discoverability going from there. Yeah, so he's charging up his Kamehameha over there. Can't have that. Yeah, boy. Yeah, so it's like, how do I balance the process being what I'm streaming and how I'm streaming it with the outcome. So let's see how that looks. I think honestly, just for starting off, the key focus has been, hey, let's get into habit routine, let's improve every single time. So the next improvement I'm looking to make is an overlay. I found a pretty neat overlay, so probably gonna go for that one. It's bee themed, which I loved it. But I think adding a little bit of pizzazz. Also working with the co-founder to create emotes and stuff like that. Add a little bit more of that professional touch to it. Kind of go. I found it, ya boy. So is it? Oh goodness. Okay. Boy, that's thick. just gonna get left behind. Back. I also love that little dingling sound effect. There's two of them. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. That thing's getting a little spicy up here. Need one more water. Okay. Soundtrack here. I actually wonder if it'll be easy to go through this way. It looks like softer dirt. Oh, buddy. What are you? You're it. That's what's up. Come on, come on. Can't remember if I have to uncover that. Level of focus here. No, there's more, I think. It's tired. I'm gonna have to come back. Okay. Well, I found the thing, and that's what's most. Wider pathways. Dip, duck, dodge, dive, and dodge. Found it. Get out of here. Not for you. Ah, the Kiwi's doing little sit-ups. Cute. Good googly move. This is gonna take a while. Yeah, like where does this go? It's like behind a solid wall. It oop, act. Might be easier to actually dig from the other side, like dig the shaft down and come inward. Yeah, because it keeps giving me a solid wall. Video where this last which is at. Gotta come back. I'm in the purple. To dig down. Purple section and start going. I can at least get this one done. Oh, I can keep upgrading the speed. Yeah, boy. It coming from that side works better. Perp land. Ooh, that's quick. Add to that. We'll figure. Seems to be some of the map. Oh, psh. It's gotta be the last one. I can just dig in. Yep, there's the other side. That's crazy. Is there another one? I think there's another one. No. At least open up the pathway. Kids up. Yeah, well, looks like it goes up just a little. There we go. So close. That's so far away. have him doing whatever he wants to do. Didn't even touch the hull. Phrasing on that one. The hull. As in the hull of the ship. Oh. Yeah. If he's okay. What if he's snug right in the middle of this? Looks like it. Come on. No way, he's like right in the middle of that. Yep. Boy. Ooh, oh boy. Got us all boy B. And for those who haven't played, basically this is a win condition for the game, is you drag this thing up to the top. And then you do like a final wave situation. Go ahead and put my last up something. Try. Lock projectiles. Explode. Stun's kind of been really helpful, so I'll go for stun. Uh-oh, this one's getting spicy. And if I do die, that might be more okay because there's a... Some like little thing acts as a bomb, but I think I just got another achievement. That's right. That's actually the first time I've ever beaten the end of the game without getting absolutely destroyed. So I am super excited for that. That's some good stuff right there. And that's 4 out of 10. Probably can't get 10 out of 10 tonight. Ooh, there's so much good stuff here. Tesla. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I guess probably not the best planning to start on an extra large map. What is the Tesla done? Oh, that's weird. Still really like the artillery. Suit? Gotta start with the cat, of course. I haven't played the Tesla. Maybe back to. I was playing. Definitely. Probably gonna bring it back to. Probably get just started on this and then in the stream for. I have to kind of testing out like what is this? Oh, what? Cursor. Zap. Stuff. Alright. Oh, that's the insides are different too. Oh, okay. Okay, that's got some pretty cool stuff. Alright, alright. What's that? We got how slow I am. So when you're just starting out, you usually get a couple deep. It's like that. Good old-fashioned strip mining. Super duper. You also don't know when the monsters come to when you're starting out. Make it as an upgrade. So you just kind of guess. And sometimes if you get a pet, it'll make a noise too. So you kind of have that indicator. Usually you start with resources. Go into combat capabilities. That's all. Okay, so it's almost here, indicated down. On it, whoops, that's gonna win. Pretty decent start. Oh, that's... Ooh, that's a quick one. Oh, you gotta charge up the whole way. Alrighty then. Space? Oh, you can... I didn't even think about that, pre-charging it. Alright. We can work with that. These things right here. Speed. And then yeah, so that was one run through that probably could have been like 4 or 5 because it's a large map. So next time coming back, probably gonna we'll see how this one does. Maybe we'll wrap up the whole achievement. Maybe just do smaller maps. Then we also covered a lot today about start with why, focusing specifically on outcome focus versus process focus. So hopefully y'all got something out of that today. And with that, I hope you go out there, be impactful, be productive, be kind, and have a great Memorial Day as well.